Good evening. And my name is Candace Holland. This is my Unit 5 assignment. I am to select the scenario and then just present my viewpoint on the scenario as well as the developmental theory that is being used within this scenario. Um, so the scenario I selected was a scenario with Alex. Alex is a young man in his 20s who manages a car wash. He is very into his job, according to the scenario, because he has to take care of his family. Um, he is using drugs for energy, so he's self medicating to have enough energy to get throughout the day so that he can work a full shift and additional hours. According to 303, Alex knows what he wants and knows what people expect of him. He is in the self actualization phase in his life, which is part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Um, According to developmental theories, he is in emerging adulthood, meaning that he has some identity exploration. That's where he's trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do in life and how he's going to use the skills that he has. Instability, you can see that a little bit with him using the self medication to get the energy so that he can get throughout the day. Self focused. He's not so much self focused. I think part of him is a little bit more focused on his family. So he's willing to sacrifice himself for their needs. Um, Age of possibilities is another characteristic of that developmental stage. He sees the possibility of possibly, not just being a manager at the car wash, but possibly maybe one day being an owner of a car wash. He knows a lot about the car wash based on the scenario and the hours that he's working. Um, Apparently, his employer depends on him to get a lot of the tasks done, and that's why he's probably working so many hours and so long. The self medication, he definitely needs to get it under wrap because that can be an issue where his body becomes dependent upon the medication, and then he won't have any energy to do anything without using the drugs, the illicit drugs. Um, in this stage, there's a feeling of in between. I think that Alex is definitely in that stage because he feels as if he has to um, self medicate to get the energy. I think if he just takes some time to kind of maybe implement some different things, exercise, rest, some different things, he could probably get out of that phase of feeling as if he needs to self medicate in order for him to do what he needs to do. Um, for me, he is in the emerging adulthood phase. He's having some difficulties in that phase of development because of some of the things that he's doing that's not allowing him to take care of him. So once he takes care of him, he'll be able to see that he'll progress a lot more and be more successful and not have to work so often. Thank you so much for listening, and that is my Unit 5 assignment.